top 10 largest sharks in movies. Which is why they probably thought, why not make sharks bigger instead of investing in the entire, filmmaking process. But then, thanks to all these movies, then we've got so many big bad sharks ready to feast on humans. And yes, with all the big ones in our list, it's basically a big bad deep blue sea-feeding frenzy. So, welcome back to Factholic. And today we bring you the top 10 largest sharks in movies. And let's just get them straight. Number 10, Bruce, Jaws, 25 feet, 3 tons. Number 9, Big Mako Shark, Deep Blue Sea, 26 feet, 3.6 tons. So if you're keeping tabs on these size figures, you must be able to see that the Big Mako is just a foot longer than Bruce, and no, it's no mere coincidence. The film's director Renny Harlin made Deep Blue Sea's Makos 26 feet long just so he could do Spielberg one better. But then the Makos may very well be bigger, but then we all know it's not even close to the ferocity of Bruce. But then we gotta give credit where credit's due to the filmmakers of the 1999 film still, because its monstrous Makos, which were created with a combination of visual effects and animatronic sharks, were simply out of this world, especially at that time. Number 8, Vengeance, 28 feet. Enter Vengeance, aka Jaws the Fourth. He's basically the son of the big, bad, and fearsome Bruce. So, just like Dad, he's a recipe for cold-blooded murders, and just the right dose of terrifying. Yes, he's a great white shark, and just as his name suggests, Vengeance has a hostile and vengeful attitude. Apart from the several wounds in his mouth, the inside is also full of sharp teeth with 2 or 3 rows, with round eyes of black or dark gray color. On the back, Vengeance has 5 gills on each side behind the head, 2 large fins on each side, and on the back has a large dorsal fin ending in a curved tip. Now, that's a sight that keeps me out of the water right up to this very day. Number 7, Brucette, Jaws 2, 30 feet. Brucette, aka Mrs. Jaws, aka Jaws 2, aka Scarface, aka Bruce 2, aka Fidel, is basically Bruce's mate and mother of Vengeance. And just because she's female, don't make the mistake of taking her lightly. She is just as fierce as her mate and continues to maintain their reign of terror in the deep waters even after Bruce's death. I mean, you should just see her victim list, which includes the likes of 7 direct human victims and 1 indirect. Apart from that, she even killed a freaking orca, for crying out loud. So, Mrs. Jaws, you have my respect. Number 6, Sharktopus, 35 feet. Have you ever wondered what's more scary, a giant shark or a giant octopus? Well, if you ask me, I'd say none of them scarier than the Sharktopus, which is more often known as the S-11. This freakish monster was basically a hybrid of shark and octopus created by Dr. Nathan Sands as a super weapon for a military known as Blue Water. I feel Blue Abomination would have fared to be a much better name. Being a product of military experiments, Sharktopus is a living weapon and driven solely to kill. This oversized hunter uses tentacles and teeth to kill all humans on land or in water indiscriminately. Number 5, Land Shark. Land Shark Attack, 40 to 55 feet. As if sharks in water weren't scary enough, that the Chinese film Land Shark Attack gave us an amphibious shark that can not only attack humans in water, but even on land. Man, I am out of here. Oh wait, I can't. Still got 4 more to go. By the way, talking about the land shark itself, it looks more like a kaiju than a shark. So maybe it's a shark kaiju. But then it's not even a Japanese film. But well, it's one hell of a monster of a shark, no matter what. So probably not too much to complain about here. Number 4, Megalodon Shark Attack 3, 60 feet. Any shark listing without the inclusion of the mighty Megalodon would be incomplete. Such is the reputation of this beast of the past times. But then the film doesn't do justice to mighty Meg, as is in most of the cases of movies like these. The film itself is notorious for its use of obvious stock footage, bad acting, and some of the unintentionally most laughable lines. Poor Meg. Number 3. Mega Shark. Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus. 62 feet. Mega Shark is simply Megalodon, but on steroids. I mean, when it comes to size, it's probably a tad bit bigger than actual estimates of the Meg, but then it's got more than just sheer size. This shark is so insane that it's able to leap so high that it can even snatch commercial aircraft carriers out of the air, as well as bite big battleships, whack away torpedoes, and destroy battleships and oil rigs by body slamming into them. Man, what a beast. What's more is that Mega Shark even got super durability, super senses, super speed, and even supreme intelligence. As if Megalodon wasn't menacing enough that we have one at an almost kaiju level. Number 2. Super Shark. Super Shark 2011, 70 feet. Now, this shark is way too powerful apart from being big. But, to be honest, the bad CGI and visuals literally make these fierce, majestic monsters a bit of a nightmare. And I mean that in a sense that they look so damn fake that it's hard to even watch the film for an entire hour. As far as acting goes, I'm not even going to talk about it because they're just plain horrible. Number 1. The Meg. 66 to 85 feet. The Megalodon is a beast of epic proportions, and 2018's The Meg probably portrayed the Meg best and in all its glory. Probably a bit exaggerated, but then it was a treat to watch the gigantic shark in action. Plus, we also had Jason Statham in on the ride too. So even though if the movie wasn't as good as it should have been, it's not half bad either. If you just want to see a big bad Megalodon in action, this is a must-watch. But then if you really want the true shark fiesta, only Jaws can quench your thirst.